Hello, Shalom. My name is Sabto Adi. I'm now in my 40s, who juggle several roles simultaneously: husband, father, business owner in the service industry, and also a church worker. I am the youngest of 7 children, raised by a Christian parents. However, this did not automatically lead me to a correct understanding of who Jesus Christ is. I didn't even know the Bible characters surely. I viewed going to church morely as an obligation taught by my parents. My business was run very well, but the situation changed about 4 years ago. Amid the economic pressures of COVID-19, my business was in chaos. Many assets were sold just to survive, and there was no help from anyone, not even from our extended family. This led me to think that surrendering to God was the only answer. I was joined several online Bible study programs and entered a spiritual communities until I reached a point where I encountered scriptural passages that were difficult to understand. Trying to ask people whom I considered knowledgeable about the word did not satisfy my curiosity. Suddenly, a crazy idea emerged: becoming a student of a theology school would surely answer all my questions. I found STIA, Sekolah Tinggi Tabernakel Indonesia, whose doctrines differ from my church background. But it became interesting because I would certainly encounter different perspectives on God through Pentecostal teaching. Without thinking long, I registered, and to make a long story short, I began my life as a student, attending in-person classes, completing lecturers' assignment, and taking exams. All felt so enjoyable. I turned out I had forgotten one thing. I'm a person with multiple roles. All these things suddenly felt very heavy for me to handle. My work became chaotic, my sleep was significantly reduced, and even some church ministry activities were delayed. I began to rethink, should I quit one of my roles? Quitting as a church activist was impossible, as I promised to carry out this duty for a set period. Quitting my job was also impossible because our livelihood depended solely on it. Quitting being a father was also something I could not do. The only logical choice for me was to quit being a student. After a full week of not attending classes, my wife noticed something was wrong with me. She asked, "Have you thought carefully about your decision to withdraw from your studies? What if this is a demonic test against your desire to study the Word?" I could not answer the question. I pondered it, various reasons running through all of my mind. But finally, Lord Jesus provided a way. When I met my head of the theology study program at STIA, Mrs. Sophia, accompanied by my academic advisor, Mrs. Ayu, they both offered a solution for me to be flexible in attending classes online on a day when I had to work. I have to come to realize that answering God's call is not easy. It's heavy. But I think it's very, very heavy. It's painful and involves suffering. Yet it is precisely in all these things that I have felt how God continuously accompanies me and my family. May this short account of my experience be a reflection for anyone thinking of giving up while following God's call. For one thing, I can assure you, God, Jesus, never once abandons anyone who earnestly strives to obey Him. May the Lord of Jesus bless us all. Thank you.